for Lockie. Here we go. Wrap speech this afternoon. Glenelg Cricket Club. So what about to put some beard oil in? You know, it'll be looking nice and shiny. Bit of lavender oil, I think would be the one to go. Keep me nice and calm. Really good scents in here. Give it a sniff every now and then. Keep me nice and calm for the night, eh? Alright, should be a good evening, eh? Woo! Alright, here we are. Out to do a wrap speech. Kwani here. I'm down in Glenelg Cricket Club. Gonna do a road safety talk here with them tonight this evening and pass on some good messages to the young players out here, and really good. See how it goes, eh? Here we go. Here we are, Glenelg Cricket Club. Players all coming in. Just finishing up at training here. Last one's coming over. Good chance to get out here. Pass some road safety messages on to the boys here, the guys, the youth. The next one's coming up. Have to look after the mates and look after the next ones on the road, eh? Good to get Home Safe Foundation in with us, Darren as well, so good chance to have him here supporting us too. Alright, let's see how the night goes, eh? Woo!
Normally, people yell out 2, 5, because they're the ones that make the news. A couple of hundred, normally it takes a few guesses to get up. Unfortunately, it's a lot more than that. Every day, on average, there's almost 2,800 crashes across Australia. Does that sound like a big number to everyone? Or yeah? Well, I always think they're the recorded ones. They're the ones where emergency services have turned out or an insurance claim's been put in, so they're recorded. I always then think, well, what about all the ones where people have just hit the brakes or just been able to swerve? None of those are recorded, those near misses as well. So I think, the potential is even higher across every day. From that, and people don't talk about it as much as the fatalities because of that instant tragedy there, but just over 100, 107 on average, lead to serious injuries every day across the country. Does that sound like a big number across all of Australia? 100 people injured each day? Yeah, no? Yeah? Well, 107 over the course of the year is just over 39,000 people. Now, you've all been to Adelaide Oval when the test's on, or if Port or Crows are playing, or if a big interstate AFL team like West Coast's in town? No Eagles supporters, that's all right. Well, Adelaide Oval, the seated capacity, 40,000, and then on the hill another 10, 15. So every one of those seats now, that's an injured person. That's someone who's either a couple of days, a month, or a lifetime has now got a disability or an injury that they've got to carry. We'll now add another 2 Adelaide Ovals, and that's the people who are affected. So if it's a parent that's injured, that's the children now who don't have their major breadwinner or lives to school and lives to cricket. Or if it's a child, that's the family that then have to take time off to care for that child. So now we're seeing the injuries, because they're not always talked about. And then that 100 a day, 4 an hour for serious injuries, and then that 4 on average lives lost each day. 4 yesterday, 4 today, and so on and so forth. However, we're trying to get out, and hopefully with talks like this with the road safety in the road safety space, we're going to strive to push that down and not accept that. All right.
This is your life at Lockie. Alright, here we are. We're at Glenelg Cricket Club. Beautiful home of cricket here. Have a lot of people coming through there. Was it the old chapels, that kind of stuff, and Bradman, a few other good players, that kind of stuff. But tonight we're here doing the road safety talk for the players, and we're fortunate enough to get Home Safe Foundation and Darren out here help us present the program here with Kwani, and we're fortunate to get one of the leaders of the club here. And sorry, what's your name, man?
Jake.
Jake here.
Yeah.
Jake here. He's come to talk to us about his life and that kind of stuff, and how he's going, that kind of stuff. And so you'd like to introduce yourself a bit, Jake?
Yeah, obviously I've been at the club since I was 12, 13, if not probably younger.
Yep.
Played all the way through until I played my 100th A-grade game this week, actually. So
that's awesome.
very good. Yeah.
So a bit of a stalwart around the club.
Yeah, a little bit now. Yeah, it's I still feel I'm a bit younger than what I actually seem, but no, I'm getting it on now, so that's good. Yeah.
I never feel older and that kind of stuff.
No.
I'm over 30 myself, and I'm like, far out, man. You're a bit more mature, but still feel young and that kind of stuff.
Exactly right.
Now, it's awesome to still see you out here and that kind of stuff, and leading by example, that kind of stuff, and even tonight here doing this road safety program, and like we're talking about during this, a lot of the young players look up to leaders like yourself around the club and a few other people, that kind of stuff. So having those good messages, that kind of stuff of getting home safe with Darren sharing those messages too.
Definitely.
But even yourself, that kind of stuff with road safety and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Like Darren's been presenting for, as he said, I think it's 2018 since he started here. So it definitely resonates with us as a club, making sure that everyone does get home safe and does the right thing on the road. As you say, we started off by there is a lot of people taking risks and doing the wrong thing sometimes, but if something like this can help everyone be that better driver and be safer on the roads, then that's obviously a positive. Yeah,
definitely, and hopefully seen a lot of young players here tonight as well. So it wasn't just the seniors like yourself.
Yeah, so that's a lot of under 17. They've changed how the system is now, but a lot of the under 17s, which some of them are 15 even, so before they're even probably got their licence now. They're all included in our senior group now, so it's, as you say, we're leaders of the club that can hopefully help them do the right thing, whether it's on the cricket field or off the field. But these presentations are awesome for that as well, for them to see.
That's brilliant, like you say, it's so good because it can be hard sometimes to bring up those messages with those kids. And talking about myself being a boy from Humpty, that kind of stuff, and around the footy club you always have those couple of fellas that always have a few too many drinks around the club.
Yep.
I probably should tell him to give me a lift home at least, that kind of stuff. So it's good to see that you've got good role models like yourself and other good leaders around here with Darren, and getting us in programs like this to pass these good messages on the kids and have those good habits coming through.
No, definitely, exactly right. Yeah, it's been awesome. I think, as you say, since Darren's come through, we've been a much better club in around that space and making sure people do get home safe, because that's the most important thing at the end of the day.
That's what I was saying. One of the leaders, and even I think you play a Get Home Safe Foundation Cup.
We do, yeah. We lost it this year, unfortunately, but no, we won it the first year it was in. So hopefully we can keep winning it, because it's for a very good cause. So yeah, hopefully that's a good game to be a part of.
No, that's brilliant, man. Thank you so much for that, Colin.
No, I appreciate it.
And getting you down here as well, and helping the kids all getting home, and yourself at home, get home that kind of safe. Now, is there any messages like you'd send home that send out to the people, that kind of stuff, before we sign off here?
No, I think, like as I said, just making sure everyone does the right things on the road, and making sure that if you can do the little changes that might make sure you're being a better driver, then do it. I think that's the biggest message I got out of tonight, is making sure, even if you do take those slight risks, they're not worth it in the long run. So yeah,
it's
don't
like
make
saying, teaching the kids about good decision making, your cricket shots and that kind
exactly
of stuff.
Right.
Take the risk for those risky shots, that kind of stuff. And similar here now too, when's the time to not take the risks on the road and those kind of things too. So it's really good to see how you're getting all those messages through these kids, trying to help them get to the next stage of life, that kind of stuff, and mature those brains, because can be that stage of that 15, 16, 17, they're starting to mature, making those risk-taking decisions.
Exactly
that kind of
right.
stuff. So it's a good place to be getting in their ears.
I completely agree. Yeah, definitely.
It's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Appreciate
sharing
it.
with us, telling Dana today. And yeah, hopefully you get up on the weekend.
Yeah, let's hope so. Yeah, we're in a good position. So hopefully.
Thank you so much for the
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, cheers.
Look after yourselves, man.
Thanks.
See you later.
Cheers.
Woo. All right, here we go. Finishing now. Quiney dropping me home. Good talk there at Glenelg there. Did the final message as well.
Hopefully we hit the marks,
That's
mate.
it, eh? Hope all them fellas get home safe and look after each other, eh?
Well done to you as well. Good
Thank you,
effort
Quiney.
tonight.
Thanks for sharing your story. All the hard work of the firefight can be hard, but thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
All right, mate.
Get home safe yourself, all right?
Take care.